Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right at the top of this broadcast, let me tell you what the debate in Parliament was all about in the Namo Trust vote. The Namo Trust vote, which was supposed to see the strength of the opposition unity versus the Narendra Modi government's unity, has actually become a complete face-off between Rahul Gandhi and the government over the Rafale deal, which Rahul Gandhi has questioned. The French government has contradicted Congress President Rahul Gandhi's tall claims made in the parliament, where he claimed that it was the French president himself who had told Rahul Gandhi that there was no secrecy pact between India and France, as claimed by Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, which is why she could not reveal the real price of the Rafale fighter jets. In fact, the French government has now stated in a Foreign Office statement that there was a secrecy clause that was actually signed way back in 2008 during the UPA government, the statement leaving the Congress party completely red-faced. But despite this, Rahul reiterates his stand and stays defiant, citing that with him was former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was witness to this statement of the French president. Let's take a listen in to the face-off between Rahul Gandhi and Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in Lok Sabha earlier this morning.
राफेल हवाई जहाज हमारी यूपीए की डील में हवाई जहाज का दाम 520 करोड़ रुपए प्रति हवाई जहाज। पता नहीं क्या हुआ, किससे बात हुई, पता नहीं क्या हुआ, किससे बात हुई। प्रधानमंत्री जी फ्रांस गए, वहां पे किसके साथ गए पूरा देश जानता है। और जादू से हवाई जहाज का दाम 1600 करोड़ रुपए प्रति हवाई जहाज हो गया। डिफेंस मिनिस्टर यहां बैठी हैं, डिफेंस मिनिस्टर यहां बैठी हैं। उन्होंने पहले कहा कि मैं देश को हवाई जहाज का दाम बताऊंगी, पब्लिक में कहा। उसके बाद डिफेंस मिनिस्टर ने क्लियरली बोला कि मैं ये आंकड़ा नहीं दे सकती हूं, क्योंकि फ्रांस की सरकार और हिंदुस्तान की सरकार के बीच में एक सीक्रेसी पैक्ट है। मैं स्वयं फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति से मिला और मैंने स्वयं फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति से यह सवाल पूछा, क्या ऐसा कोई पैक्ट हिंदुस्तान की सरकार और फ्रांस की सरकार के बीच में है। और फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति ने मुझे बताया कि ऐसा कोई पैक्ट हिंदुस्तान की सरकार और फ्रांस की सरकार के बीच में नहीं है।
Clearly mentions that under Article 10, as per the, I'm reading this, as per the Article 10 of the Intergovernmental Agreement between Government of India and Government of France on the purchase of Rafale aircraft, signed on 25th January 2008. And that's the agreement I'm showing before you let me finish. And that's the agreement which I'm showing you with the signature of the then Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri A.K. Antony. It is that which we are following.
Ladies and gentlemen, while on the one hand there was this fierce battle on the floor of the House over the Rafale deal, on the other hand, Rahul Gandhi took the wind out of the sails of the Treasury benches and created quite a flutter when he made this statement and then went across to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for what is being called a Jadoo ki Jappi, followed by a wink that was caught on camera. Take a look.
आपके अंदर मेरे लिए नफरत है, आपके अंदर मेरे लिए गुस्सा है, आपके लिए मैं पप्पू हूं, आपके लिए मैं अलग अलग गाली दे सकते हो, मगर मेरे अंदर आपके खिलाफ इतना सा भी गुस्सा, इतना सा भी क्रोध, इतनी सी भी नफरत नहीं है। मैं कांग्रेस हूं, सब कांग्रेस हैं और कांग्रेस ने और इस भावना ने इस देश को बनाया है। इस बात को आप कभी मत भूलिए। और ये भावना आप सबके अंदर है और इस भावना को मैं आप सबके अंदर से निकालूंगा। एक एक करके मैं आपके अंदर से, आपके अंदर जो प्यार है उसको निकालूंगा और आप सबको कांग्रेस में बदलूंगा। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
This is not necessary. No. Nirmala ji.
Well, if that hug was not enough, which clearly took even the speaker by surprise, who censured him later, saying that this was not the protocol in the House, it was this wink that caught everybody's attention. So the big debate is whether the wink and the hug was spontaneous or a stunt. That's the question. And where is Rahul Gandhi now after the French Foreign Office denial coming in? Joining me on this broadcast tonight to debate, GVL Narasimha Rao, National Spokesperson of the BJP and Member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, R. Rajagopalan, Senior Journalist, Ghanshyam Tiwari, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Shatrugn Ghosh, Spokesperson of the CPIM, Sanjay Tatkare, Spokesperson of the NCP, Ashutosh Mishra, Senior Journalist, and Tanveer Ahmed, the Spokesperson of the JDS. Sabha Naqvi, Senior Journalist, will join us in just a bit from now. But my first question goes across to Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari. Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari, okay, we'll just go across to Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari, but my first question goes across to Mr. Tanveer Ahmed. Mr. Tanveer Ahmed, it's very clear that Rahul Gandhi probably has bitten off more than he can chew. He's talked about the French president's statement, a statement that has been denied by the French Foreign Office now. So where does that leave Mr. Rahul Gandhi and his attack against the Modi government?
So firstly, let us really speak about the no confidence motion. Everybody in the opposition was certainly aware that this no confidence motion is definitely not going to be passed. Mr. Modi's government is going to get thumping numbers. But this is not to really uproot the government. This attempt was to really showcase whether all the jumlas which was promised by BJP, Mr. Narendra Modi during the election, are they fulfilled? They claim to be non-corrupt, but they are absolutely not as clean as they really mention. As Rahul Gandhi rightly said, about 2 crore jobs, about 15 lakh rupees coming into your account, about Rafale deal, about giving 513
you will talk about everything else, but not the French Foreign Office statement.
Auctioning.
A foreign government has reacted to the statement.
No, I am going to speak about the French Foreign Affairs.
Okay, so speak on that because a foreign government has spoken on the statement of Rahul Gandhi.
One individual to another individual. You can't really, no. No, I'm sorry, let me just come. Rahul Gandhi, he is a responsible member of parliament and a president of a party of a very big legacy. You should definitely be asking a question to Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi, was it your meeting, was it personal or was it official meeting? If it is personal, during a personal meeting, I would say so many things to him and we would definitely deny it on public platform. But I think there has to be a proper investigation done against the current government, which is really dilly-dallying about Rafale deal. That is what is the entire nation has to how did Mr. Ambani got the order? Why did the price shoot up 3 times? Nobody is going to answer from Mr. Narendra Modi's government. All you would like to say is that, you know, we are very clean. You are absolutely not clean. There are a lot of skeletons in your cupboard which
Mr.
really
GVL Narasimha Rao. Respond, Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao.
No,
is the French Foreign Office saying one thing off record and saying another thing on record?
No, I think Rahul Gandhi's lies have been exposed both on the floor of the parliament and outside. I think what can be a greater shame to the largest of the opposition parties than being caught lying and on the spur of the moment. I think he lied that there is no clause, there is no secrecy clause. I think the government was completely, defense minister was misleading the country. And she showed that document, she submitted it to the House, which showed how Mr. A.K. Anthony signed this agreement, secrecy clause in 2008. And he went completely pale. Is this the kind of attacks that you want to mount on the government? You want to do a Fairfax? You want to do what you have done for VP Singh? I think manufacture this kind of lies. I think Rahul Gandhi and Congress party's credibility is completely trashed. I think whatever he said on the floor of the House is the same kind of pithy attack that he gives on Twitter. Parliament is a serious forum. You cannot make allegations without being able to substantiate them. And here, you're being proved to be lying, misleading, making accusations without any substance whatsoever. I think what else can be a greater shame to the entire opposition, and the JDS must be ashamed.
No.
You are in a government with that party.
Yes.
I think
Did
express
Nirav
a
Modi
lie.
run away? Yes. Did Chor Choksi run away from the government?
Yes. They were benefited
now what are you
by
talking
your
about?
friends.
What lies are you talking
They
about?
were benefited
You have
by
given
your
false
friends in the
figures
Congress.
saying that you have created jobs, whereas only 4 lakh jobs have been created, and you promised 2 crore jobs. And today you are saying lies. What lies are you talking about, GBL?
You helped them run away.
Mr. Ghanshyam
We
Tiwari,
are trying to bring them
Ghanshyam
back.
Tiwari, let me bring the debate back to the central topic. The central topic is that a foreign government, the French Foreign Office, has responded to Mr. Rahul Gandhi's statement. They have said that Mr. Rahul Gandhi's statement was not quite correct, and I'm putting it very courteously. They've said that there was a secrecy clause that was signed, and it was signed in 2008 by the then UPA government. So was Mr. Rahul Gandhi misleading the parliament?
Navika ji, probably like me and you too and every citizen who's watching this program, every one of us want to believe and want to know that there is no corruption in Rafale deal. But will this government come clean? That is the moot question. What the French government is saying is not related directly to this. What French government is saying as the operational aspect of this pact, the secrecy aspect are operational aspects. No one is saying that the price cannot be revealed. In fact, the company, I can't hear you because the phone line went silent, but probably you can. In fact, the company on in its annual sheet spoke about the scale of the deal. So some amount of this deal is visible to the world. The government should come clean. I can't hear you.
I haven't spoken, but can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari? Okay, we'll try and fix that audio line. So everybody has one question, which is, should the government reveal the price? Mr. Rajagopalan, is there any defense for not revealing the price?
My understanding, Navika, no international leaders, world leaders will speak to Rahul Gandhi from today because he is exposing everyone. He met Chinese ambassador, Chinese president. He met French president. He is now doing this type of thing. He is misleading not only himself, he is misled, and he is misleading the country, and he is misleading the host country also. No foreign power will speak to Rahul Gandhi, and he is a misfit for any negotiations. He cannot expose a secrecy between two persons, and you talk to him in confidence and you cannot reveal it to the public. Therefore, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you have lied, you have misled, and you have unnecessarily, you are misfit to be a Congress president because you went and hugged Prime Minister. You are a very senior leader of Congress, 135 years old party, and you go to Prime Minister and hug him? Cheap politics.
Why?
Cheap.
So why?
Very cheap.
The hugging can only be on foreign shores. Why can't
Why
an
should
Indian?
you,
Why
why
can't
should you
an Indian
heckle him?
hug the Indian Prime
Why
Minister?
should Congress
What's
president
wrong
heckle him?
there?
That is the hug.
Why
You are
this
a
complex?
terrified person.
Are you suffering
Internally,
from
you are
some inferiority
imbalanced
complex
person.
that you don't want
Rahul
Indians
Gandhi
to
is
come here?
imbalanced person.
No,
That
you are
is why
let's
he
not get
invents this type
personal.
of thing.
Let's not
That is why he is going and hugging.
Let's not
He is
personalize.
internally not
Let's not
private.
personalize
He
the
has
debate.
not done anything.
Let's not personalize
He
the
is
debate.
expecting
Let's stick to
some
issues.
type of hugging
Let's stick
and
to issues.
winking.
Let's
These are
stick to
cheap
issues.
politics, childish.
Okay, let's stick to
what
issues.
has
Let's
happened-
not call anybody names, Mr. Rajgopalan.
He has not senior. He is a senior leader of a political party, opposition party.
So what's
How
wrong
can
in
he
hugging?
cross the floor? It's not etiquette. That is what Speaker
You
reprimanded him.
can go and hug any
He can
president of
do
any
it
country.
outside.
You can
do
go
it
and hug
outside.
any president
Then why are you
anywhere,
heckling
whether they
him?
don't want to
Then
hug
why
you
do you
or
go
not.
and surrender to him?
Do you take their
As
written
a leader
permission
of the house,
that I will come and
why
hug
do you
you?
go and surrender before Prime Minister?
Why don't you?
That means
do
you are
do
weak.
that?
You
No,
are a
don't
weak
be ridiculous.
personality. That shows Rahul Gandhi is a weak personality. Why should he go and surrender before Prime Minister?
He hasn't surrendered. He has just
He
given
has
a jab
surrendered.
and jhappe.
He has
That you
surrendered.
change.
He has
Become a
surrendered and
true
expressed
Hindu.
his
All right,
solidarity.
all right,
He must
all
say
right,
sorry to the
gentlemen.
nation.
Gentlemen, I have to interrupt you because in Parliament, Aam Aadmi Party's Bhagwat Mann is speaking. We will have to cut across to hear what is this political party's stand. Bhagwat Mann from the Aam Aadmi Party.
नोटिस की कितनी कदर है प्रधानमंत्री के दिल में। मैडम मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ आज डिबेट किस बात पे चल रही है? बेरोजगारी पे तो कोई डिबेट ही नहीं चल रही। आज डिजिटल इंडिया पे तो बात ही नहीं कर रहा। आज डिबेट चल रही है हिंदू मुस्लिम पे। कोई भी टीवी लगा लो, हिंदू मुस्लिम। ये देश में जो ये विभाजन की जो राजनीति है, ये बहुत ही खतरनाक है। ये बहुत ही देश को बांटने वाली बात है। मैडम, पेट्रोल और डीजल के भाव कहां चले गए? क्या बोल के आई थी सरकार? बहुत हुई महंगाई की मार। अब की बार बीजेपी सरकार। लेकिन महंगाई की बात पूछो, आप सब्जियां खरीदने जाओ तो क्या हाल है? डॉलर की कीमत ऑल टाइम लो है, 70 रुपए तक चली गई है। कौन सी प्राप्ति है? बड़ी बड़ी प्राप्तियां गिना रहे थे। मैडम, आखिर में मैं एक छोटी सी कविता बोलकर बैठ जाऊंगा। कृपया घंटी मत बजाना, फिर डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है मैडम, प्लीज। छोटी सी कविता है कि बात चली थी भारत को डिजिटल इंडिया बनाने से, बात चली थी भारत को डिजिटल इंडिया बनाने से, बात चली थी एक के बदले 10 सर काट कर लाने से, बात चली थी बुलेट ट्रेन चलाने से, बात चली थी 56 इंच का सीना दिखाने से, बात चली थी ना खाने से ना खिलाने से। कहां गई वो 100 दिन में काले धन की बात? पिछले 4 साल से देश की जनता सुन रही है सिर्फ रेडियो पर मन की बात। चौकीदार देख रहा है और लोग बैंकों को चूना लगाकर भगौड़े हो रहे हैं और लाखों पढ़े लिखे नौजवानों के सपने आंखों के सामने पकौड़े हो रहे हैं। अब तो साहब के ऑफिस से मेन्यू बनकर आता है कि हमने क्या पहनना है और हम क्या खाने वाले हैं। मोदी जी, अगले 6-7 महीने में आप जाने वाले हैं। कृपया जाते जाते ही बता दीजिए अच्छे दिन कब आने वाले हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
वीरेंद्र सिंह, 3 मिनट।
अध्यक्ष जी,
बोलिए। 3 मिनट्स, आई कैन टेल यू।
टीडीपी के द्वारा जो अविश्वास प्रस्ताव आया है सरकार के खिलाफ, उसके विरोध करना है मुझे। अविश्वास प्रस्ताव।
Well, it's back to raising questions, and let me ask Mr. Sanjay Tatkare. Mr. Sanjay Tatkare, do you support Rahul Gandhi's stand where he's talking about the head of another state, the French president, a statement that has been denied by the French president, the French Foreign Office itself? Does that raise questions about what has been said on the floor of the House?
No, you asked Mr. Rajgopal one question and he's smartly not answering the question. Why can't the government reveal the price which is shot up from 500 crores to 1,500 crores per plane? Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao is also not answering. The journalist also not answering. Why are they shielding behind the French government? The French government has said there is a secrecy clause which is limited to the specification, not to the cost. and they are talking about Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has made it clear that he is standing by his statement. Now, the logical step for the BJP is, whatever the parliamentary position is, you follow that, you have Rahul Gandhi on the dock, but then have the questions, the answers ready to this question, why the price shot up from 500 crores per piece to 100 and 500. So, and the second issue is, why Reliance came into the picture and why HAL was booted out. Now, these two questions, are they going to answer? And the nation really wants to know that what is wrong with the Rafale deal and who got the money.
Okay, Mr. Rajgopal, would you like to respond to that?
No need of response, because Rahul Gandhi misled the nation. He did not answer it properly. He himself quoted a price and he himself denied it. French government denied it. French government has denied it. Mr. Ajit, French government has denied it. French government has denied it. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been totally exposed. Therefore, no need of answering it. It's for the government to answer, because Rahul Gandhi does not know what he speaks. No world leader will in future have a confidence in Rahul Gandhi, because he is exposing the personal conversations.
GVL wants to come in on that. Yes, GVL, respond.
No, I think I don't know what Rahul Gandhi was smoking, or in what condition he was, inebriated or normal, when he's met with the French president, or does he have a problem of comprehending issues? He is simply, he lied. The fact is, he lied on the floor of the House.
This whole debate was supposed to be about Narendra Modi. Why are you not answering the question? It is about answering the question.
You are a learned man. Rather than getting answer the question, you are getting personal.
Okay, gentlemen, one at a time. I request all the panelists. Okay, gentlemen, one at a time, please. One at a time, please. Yes, GVL, let me allow GVL to finish his point, and then we'll come to gentlemen, one at a time, please. Tanveer Ahmed and other panelists, Satruk Ghosh, will come to all of you. Let GVL finish his point. Tanveer, let him finish. Tanveer, okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, gentlemen, 1 minute. Okay, no personal attack. Gentlemen, no personal attack. Please, 1 moment. Mr. Rajgopal and Ashutosh, 1 moment, please. Gentlemen, I have to raise my voice now, otherwise, please. I'm requesting you, 1 moment. Tanveer, 1 moment. Let's keep this orderly. Tanveer, I will come to you, Tanveer. Let GVL finish his point. You can counter him. Go ahead, GVL.
Yeah, so the entire statement of Rahul Gandhi pertaining to Rafale, the entire statement pertaining to Rafale has been completely trashed, both in the House and outside. And he stands today exposed for his lies on the floor of Parliament, and he has done this deliberately, and therefore he will have to pay a price. Number one, because this is a secrecy clause about which he pretended not to know, but I don't expect Rahul Gandhi, being at the helm of affairs, not having access to such information. They simply wanted to indulge in false propaganda, and so that they can gain some political benefits. It is this kind of below the belt politics that Rahul Gandhi plays. He has no credibility whatsoever.
Okay.
Today he stands exposed as a liar.
Okay. Let Tanveer respond to that. Tanveer wants to respond. Ashutosh, 1 at a time, please. Tanveer wants to respond to that. Yes, go ahead, Tanveer Ahmed.
GVL Narasimha Rao.
Okay, GVL, you made a point. Let Tanveer respond to you now. Go ahead, Tanveer.
One more line.
My learned friend.
GVL,
did the price from 500 go to 1,530 crores? Yes.
I'm asking.
No, did the price from 500 go to 1,530 crores? Yes. Did HAL lose the contract and your favorite friend Mr. Ambani got the contract? Yes. And now you are coming here and saying that there is some clause? The nation has lost money of 1,030 crores.
No, but what about Tanveer? Then explain. Tanveer, you have to also explain over here, Tanveer. Why did the French Foreign Office today come out and clarify? Can you explain? No, Tanveer, please listen to my question. Tanveer, this is Madhavya. Please listen to my question. What is the explanation then of the French Foreign Office coming out and mentioning that in 2008, when the UPA government was in power, when Rahul Gandhi's own party, the Congress party, was leading the coalition, that there was an agreement between the French and the Indian governments, which prevents disclosure. What explains that then, Tanveer?
No, the disclosure does not.
See, I'll tell you, it really explains that the deal was done at one certain amount, and now all of a sudden a deal shoots up. And now just see, there is, you know what is the clause you're talking about?
The question was of the clause.
Section 10, which speaks about
the specific allegation of Rahul Gandhi was on the defense minister, Tanveer. The specific allegation was that the defense minister has misled the House. That allegation is now being proved wrong with the French government coming out and clarifying. Hasn't it? Shouldn't Mr. Rahul Gandhi have researched his facts a little better? And what is wrong if he comes out and apologizes? He may have got one fact wrong. That will just clear up the air over this entire controversy.
Rahul Gandhi has a discussion with the French president. Let us really make it clear, Madhavan, it is not official. As a personal friend of the French president, Rahul Gandhi might have asked the question, he might have answered. And it is the French consulate is bound to say no.
I want to bring in, I just want to bring in two other panelists. I want to bring in two other panelists. Please, gentlemen, please. I want to bring in Sabah Naqvi, who's waiting very patiently. Sabah Naqvi.
To say Rahul Gandhi, whatever he says,
Tanveer, you made your point. Tanveer, you made your point.
I really appreciate his standing by the
Tanveer, you made your point, sir. Let us bring other panelists also, please. Sabah Naqvi, how do you look at this entire situation? You know, do you think Mr. Rahul Gandhi, when he met with French President Macron, and he's clarifying that, you know, he indeed was there with Dr. Manmohan Singh and Anand Sharma at that meeting, is it possible that the French President, who may not have known about the facts of what transpired in 2008, could have misled him? Is there some kind of alibi that Rahul Gandhi has at all?
I mean, are you suggesting that Rahul Gandhi made up the whole thing?
No, because the French government, I am asking you.
For all the political enmity, are we now...
I am asking you.
No, I'm asking you, Madhavan, a couple of things. So, I don't think he made it up. I don't, let me finish what I have to say. I think it's highly unlikely that he involved a head of state and made it up. And there is an interview that the French president gave to another media house, which also suggests an Indian media house talking in the similar light. Now, the point is, it is our money. I don't think Rafale, okay, it is our money. We always needed to know why under the BJP government it went up 3 times. It's taxpayers' money. And it's our right to know all of this. Let's understand that. But overall, when we look at the confidence vote, till last night, I was of the view this is a very big blunder for the opposition. But at this point, before the Prime Minister has spoken, I have to say that Rahul Gandhi in Parliament put up a performance which unanimously, except for the BJP guys have to attack him, was convincing.
But it was about
he went for the
no-confidence motion was about Andhra Pradesh. Why he brings in Rafale? Why he brings in foreign country? Why he is bringing about France? The no-confidence motion is based on Andhra Pradesh.
I can't see you.
Special package. Andhra Pradesh special package.
I can't
why
see
Rahul
Okay, that is Mr. Okay, Mr. Rajgopal is asking you a question why the subject was moved away from Andhra Pradesh to Rafale. In fact, that question we will have an answer for on the other side. I have to come in over here, ladies and gentlemen. I will come back to you, Sabah, as well as Satrup Ghosh, who have been waiting very patiently. We have to take a very quick break now. This debate will continue on the other side. Welcome back to India Upfront, ladies and gentlemen. Rahul Gandhi today not only embarrassed his party, but the entire country when he misquoted the president of France. While speaking during the debate on the no-confidence motion, Rahul Gandhi tried to corner the Modi government by raising one of his pet attacks, the Rafale jet deal. But he, just hours later, in fact, saw that none other than the French government came out and busted Rahul's lie. Shouldn't Rahul Gandhi now apologize to the nation? Before we debate that question, here are the hard facts. Rahul quoted the French president, claiming that the NDA bought the French Rafale jet at a high price. Rahul accused Prime Minister Modi and Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman of lying to the nation. The French government released a statement countering Rahul Gandhi's Rafale deal charge at the NDA. The French government also cited the secrecy clause of 2008 as a reason for not divulging the deal details. Rahul backed his claim of NDA overpricing the Rafale deal, citing Manmohan Singh, Anand Sharma as witnesses. So for more on that, we will in fact continue with our debate. Let me come to you, Satrup Ghosh, who have in fact been waiting for a while. But first, let's listen to what Rahul Gandhi alleged in Parliament and how the Defence Minister responded.
राफेल हवाई जहाज हमारी यूपीए की डील में हवाई जहाज का दाम 520 करोड़ रुपए प्रति हवाई जहाज। पता नहीं क्या हुआ, किससे बात हुई, पता नहीं क्या हुआ, किससे बात हुई। प्रधानमंत्री जी फ्रांस गए, वहां पे किसके साथ गए पूरा देश जानता है। और जादू से हवाई जहाज का दाम 1600 करोड़ रुपए प्रति हवाई जहाज हो गया। डिफेंस मिनिस्टर यहां बैठी हैं, डिफेंस मिनिस्टर यहां बैठी हैं। उन्होंने पहले कहा कि मैं देश को हवाई जहाज का दाम बताऊंगी, पब्लिक में कहा। उसके बाद डिफेंस मिनिस्टर ने क्लियरली बोला कि मैं ये आंकड़ा नहीं दे सकती हूं क्योंकि फ्रांस की सरकार और हिंदुस्तान की सरकार के बीच में एक सीक्रेसी पैक्ट है। मैं स्वयं फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति से मिला और मैंने स्वयं फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति से यह सवाल पूछा, क्या ऐसा कोई पैक्ट हिंदुस्तान की सरकार और फ्रांस की सरकार के बीच में है। और फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति ने मुझे बताया कि ऐसा कोई पैक्ट हिंदुस्तान की सरकार और फ्रांस की सरकार के बीच में नहीं है।
Clearly mentions that under Article 10, as per the, I'm reading this, as per the Article 10 of the Intergovernmental Agreement between Government of India and Government of France on the purchase of Rafale aircraft, signed on 25th January 2008. And that's the agreement I'm showing before you let me finish. And that's the agreement which I'm showing you with the signature of the then Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri A.K. Antony. It is that which we are following.
All right, we go right back to this debate. Satrup Ghosh of the CPM is also with us. Satrup, what do you make of this entire controversy? Because obviously it seems that Rahul Gandhi was perhaps unclear of the facts, should have perhaps cross-checked, despite the fact that he claims that he met with the French president. The question is ultimately that perhaps he should now clarify, given the fact that the French Foreign Office has come out and denied these claims of Mr. Gandhi.
Of course they should. See, I just want to make two very basic points. Number one, we must remember that a no confidence motion is a referendum on the credibility and the accountability of the government. It's not a referendum on the speech of any opposition leader. So obviously the BJP might have problems with what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said. In their legal capacity, they have asked for a breach of privilege motion. If the speaker permits it, then the motion will be moved. The privilege committee is going to sit and whatever is going to happen will happen. But this the BJP cannot use as an excuse to run away from the questions that have been raised in the parliament throughout the day, not only by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, but by all other leaders of the opposition. Number one. Number two, coming to the Rafale deal. See, we have seen in this country so many times before that corruption, successive governments, they have tried to hide corruptions using secrecy as an excuse. This was done during the Bofors, it was done during the coffin scam, and perhaps that the same thing is being repeated now. Our only point is that if the BJP thinks what Mr. Rahul Gandhi said is untrue, then the easiest way for them to refute Mr. Rahul Gandhi's statement is to publish the data. See, we are not asking for the nitty-gritties of the
the question then would arise, why would the French Foreign Office come and defend this regime as far as an internal issue is concerned? The question then arises then, are you questioning also the wisdom of what the French Foreign Office has done?
See, I am not in a position to question what the French government is going to do, and that is not my concern.
No, what they have done,
but as
not
an
what they are
Indian
going to do,
citizen,
what they have already done is my question.
As an Indian citizen, I am saying that if your and my money... Sorry?
No, I am asking you a question on the basis of what the French government has already done, not what they are going to do in the future. It's a fact that they've released a statement today, isn't it?
No, the French government might have said what they want to say. My question, my task is not to question the French government. That is my least concern. As an Indian citizen, I don't want my money to be misused. I don't want my money to be stolen. Therefore, I am just asking the government how my money is being spent.
Okay.
I am not telling you to tell me the nitty-gritties of the technicalities of the aircraft. I am just asking exactly
GVL.
what amount of money
GVL wants to respond to you on that. Yes, GVL.
Which in no way would compromise with the security of our country.
Yes. No, Madhav, I think a lot of what Mr. Rahul Gandhi said on the floor of the House today is a concoction and lies, and that has been proved by in the House and outside as well. Now coming to the question on pricing, the Defense Minister has already responded, has already spoken on these issues in the past, in front of the media. The Chief of Air Force also, Air Force Chief or his representative also spoke to the media. The basic price of the jet, they are comparing the basic price of the Rafale jet, which was finalized during the UPA tenure, with the complete package now. You cannot compare apples and oranges. The basic price now is cheaper than what was negotiated by the UPA. I think the Congress has a habit of making commissions in defense. This government does not have any such intent.
And
the full price disclosure of the full price also is known.
You have electoral bonds
but
and
GBL, I would like to learn mathematics from you, sir.
On jet.
I'm going to let Ghanshyam respond to that.
Madhav, I think it's important you let me speak.
Okay. Finish your point, GVL, then a response coming in from Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Disclose.
Yes, go ahead, GVL. Go ahead, finish your point.
What exact weapon systems are... If you disclose what exact weapon systems are loaded onto this jet, I think you will not have any secrecy about it. Are you agents of any other country? Are you interested in compromising national security? When the Air Force says we cannot disclose
war on China
are you
for stealing secrets, they will wait for us to tell them their price. There is a whole network which does only this. What are we talking about? Who are we trying to fool?
I think what is about your intent.
Trump has declared trade war on China just because of this. And you are trying to tell India today that if we tell the price, everybody will know what weapons are there. Please don't try to fool the Indian public. And the French
disclose what are the weapons loaded onto the jet, what is their capability, if everything is disclosed.
Okay, one at a time.
All they say is that the classified information cannot be revealed. They did not understand the word that Rahul Gandhi used.
Okay, quick response. Quick response from Mr. Rajgopal.
Whatever Mr. says, let Rahul Gandhi speak it in Parliament.
Okay.
He will never
Okay, gentlemen, one moment. Gentlemen, one moment.
Mr. teach Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi needs a teacher.
One moment. Ashutosh Mishra. Mr. Rajgopal and Mr. Mishra, one moment.
Rahul Gandhi.
One moment, please. Gentlemen, one moment. I understand this is a very heated issue, but I want to bring in other panelists as well. Ghanshyam Tiwari, you wanted to make a point to counter what GVL has said. Yes, go ahead, Ghanshyam.
Mr. Narasimha to use these terms very carefully.
Well,
okay.
The tone and
you are caught in several scams. So you have a habit.
A lot of funds getting exchanged in Times Now Studio.
Party has a habit of indulging in such scams.
Okay, Ghanshyam, please go ahead. Please make your point.
Operative word GVL is HAL. Do you think that a corporate of your favor has the right to know everything, and we as citizens do not even have the right to know the price and
He
not
was
know
a
the
member
reason
of
of why
parliament
HAL
from
was
your
dropped?
party.
What kind of
He's
state
closest
secrecy
to Mulayam Singh Yadav.
allows you to
He's
drop
seen-
HAL
he's
and
seen
involve your
every
favorite
Safai
corporate
function.
and not tell the citizens
He
why
is
they
a
are
member
involved?
of your party.
The point is,
He was a
you
member
are
of
caught
parliament
on the
from your
wrong foot.
party.
You have to admit that you are.
He was a member of your. I think have some
Jivyal ji,
shame.
you are a parliamentarian.
Have some
I don't want to
shame.
shout over you.
He
I
was
just
a
want to
member
make a
of
very simple
parliament
point.
for your
His
party.
own, someone who was an MP from his own party. You should congratulate him.
Is that what you're doing?
Let
Are you
the facts come
congratulating
out.
your own leader?
Let the facts come out.
Are you questioning your own leader,
Ghanshyam
Ghanshyam?
Tiwari should say now.
You are-
Ghanshyam Tiwari should speak it out because Ghanshyam Tiwari knows much more than
then
Rahul Gandhi.
apologize. Did Mulayam Singh Yadav pick people with such background?
Ghanshyam
Does
Tiwari
Netaji
knows
only
everything
work with such people?
because he has misled Rahul
And now
Gandhi.
Mr.
Okay,
Modi
let
is
him speak.
comfortable with them.
Well,
Ghanshyam,
There is no
respond to
problem
that.
when Mr.
Direct
Modi
charges
goes
coming
up with
at you
them.
and your party. Ghanshyam, would you like to respond to that?
the fact that the parliament sat for the entire day, and I told on Times Now in the morning that one outcome of this debate in the parliament is that the locus standi of national debate will be set. And such allegations
No,
that
no, but
fly
what
in
about the
TV
charges
studios
that
because
they are
made for
leveling
studios,
against this
coming
individual?
from senior people like Mr. Rajgopal, it is a shame that such people indulge day in, day out, making a living out of this kind of allegations.
But
Let's
what
talk
about you?
substantive issues.
What
The
about
parliament
your
is
party?
sitting discussing
What
general
about
There are
your
answers to the
party?
charges.
What
I am not
He
here
was
to
Samajwadi
defend your
Party
right of
MP.
living.
How
You
he is
can
being
make your living
accused
out
by
of
Rahul
whatever
Gandhi.
allegations you want
Mr.
to make out
Ghanshyam
of it.
Tiwari should
But let
say
me
it to
respond to the
Rahul
substantive
Gandhi.
point.
Please educate Rahul Gandhi at least. Who Anil Ambani
See, you
is.
may make a living out of this, Mr.
Mr.
Rajgopalan.
Ghanshyam Tiwari knows
I
about
respect
it.
your right to make a
Ghanshyam
living.
Tiwari should
but
know.
please, let's talk about
because he
substantive
belongs
point.
to Samajwadi Party.
I do not oppose your
Samajwadi
right to
Party
make a
must
living.
answer
I
this
do
now.
not oppose your
because
right to make a
Samajwadi
living.
Party misled Congress
See,
and
in
Rahul
the
Gandhi.
days of
Rahul
unemployment
Gandhi
launched by
stands in
this government
Parliament
on the
and
Okay,
accuses.
okay, Sabha Naqvi wants to come in on this. Okay, one moment, gentlemen, one moment. Please let the lady speak. Sabha Naqvi wants to come in on this. Yes, please, yes, Sabha, go ahead.
Very, very quickly, I see one colleague of mine from the media. How can you not ask that question without bringing in the Samajwadi Party? What kind of an absurd situation is this? And by the way, Mr. Rajagopal earlier said, before you had the break, he was saying it to me, why did Rahul Gandhi bring in this? Why did he not talk
Let him speak about Andhra Pradesh.
Let us speak. Let us speak. Let her make a point. Let her make a point. You can respond to her.
Because he is the person who
Sir, let her
created
speak.
Andhra Pradesh.
Sir, let her speak. Let her speak,
He
sir.
should answer that.
Mr. Rajgopal, sir, let her speak.
Rafale, he should speak about
Mr. Rajgopal, I'm requesting you. Let her speak. You can respond to her. Go ahead, Sabha.
I would like to see, this is shameful. This is shameful. It is our money in those aircraft. We want to know why it went from HAL to a corporate. What do you mean by turning? If the BJP has done it, you want to bring in the sleeves of every party, you can go ahead and do it. But that is a divergent tactic. Secondly, Mr. Rajagopal said, why did Rahul Gandhi not discuss other things? I will wait to see whether the Prime Minister of India only talks about Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Rajagopal, or you have
He will definitely answer because the motion is against Andhra Pradesh. The principal motion. He will speak on the motion. Don't worry. You wait and watch. You can hear that.
Take a bet on Muslims. The word Muslims will be brought in, triple talaq will be brought in.
But no justice has been done to Andhra Pradesh. That is what Andhra Pradesh needs now. The main opposition, Chandrababu Naidu, lost the game. Instead of Andhra Pradesh package, it went to Rafale and France.
Both of them
Okay,
are
one moment.
exposing the Modi government.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what you are not
Let me put this question to Sabha. Let me put this question to Sabha. Sabha, notwithstanding whatever has transpired today in the parliament, I'm not getting into other issues, but this issue of Rafale is a very serious charge that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has levelled. Now, we have a French Foreign Office statement that has come out that is in direct contravention to what Mr. Rahul Gandhi said. So, in that light, the question that's being asked over here, shouldn't Mr. Rahul Gandhi come out and clarify?
Yeah, so the question that I'm asked, absolutely. I think we should have a clarification of whether the French president, because there's an interview he's given to India today. You can find it, it's all over the social media. He gave it to the editor of the magazine.
No, but the French Foreign Office actually quotes that interview.
I think there is a lack of clarification.
No, Sabha, if I can...
No, but it's the president.
Have you gone through the statement? It specifically quotes that interview.
The Foreign Office can say anything.
He quotes that interview. The statement. 1 minute. Let me just clarify. Sir, let me clarify. Let me clarify. Let me just clarify. I will let you speak, sir. Yes. Let me just counter what Sabha said. Let me just counter what Sabha said. I want to take this debate forward, sir.
Rahul Gandhi said it.
Yes, sir. I'll allow you to speak. Let me just put that question to Sabha, please. Sabha, my question to you is very simple. The French Foreign Office statement also mentions the India Today interview, the interview on another media platform, where he clearly, in fact, says that there was a deal signed in 2008 when the UPA government was in power that prevents disclosure of sensitive information. So, obviously, at some level or the other, Mr. Rahul Gandhi's statements have been denied by the French Foreign Office.
The question is pricing. I think, so we will have to get clarity whether the French president included pricing in that. Maybe it's an astounding thing that pricing should be hidden from the Indian public.
Because it has a security implication, doesn't it? About security capability. Does pricing have an implication on security capability, Mr. Rajgopal?
It is there. Every defense deal it is there. In every defense deal it is there.
Okay, Sabha, you asked a question. Listen to him.
Why did not Mr. Rahul Gandhi mention Manmohan Singh? It is Manmohan Singh should inform now. It is Mr. Anand Sharma should be responsible. Anand Sharma should also come out. Because Anand Sharma was minister, Manmohan Singh was prime minister, Rahul Gandhi is alleging against Manmohan Singh and Anand Sharma. Why should they meet privately? And now Rahul Gandhi did not expose France, did not expose Rafale, he exposed his own prime minister, Manmohan Singh and Anand Sharma.
On Manmohan Singh, on everything.
Okay. Okay.
Everything. Mr. Rajagopal, carry on.
Okay, we have Mr. Sanjay Tatkare as well.
Carry on. You're the
member of the
expert on
NCP who's here on our panel. I'd like to bring him in as well. Mr. Tatkare, the question of whether the pricing will reveal certain strategic and security related concerns is a question that is being debated over here. Do you think in that light it's fair that Mr. Rahul Gandhi should come out and clarify after the French Foreign Office statement, because his statement seems to have even further confused the issue?
No. Madhav, unfortunately, you don't have any questions to Mr. Rajgopal and Mr. Narasimha Rao. You have all questions to us. But anyway, I'll answer this. There were 3 allegations made by Rahul Gandhi today.
You clearly answer it. That fact should come out.
The fact should come out. Three questions raised by Rahul Gandhi in the parliament today.
Why he is saying that Manmohan Singh was also present in the meeting? So he is expecting that Manmohan Singh will support him.
Because he is speaking.
He exposed Manmohan Singh. He exposed Anand Sharma.
He is proving
Rahul Gandhi does no politics.
Why does he
You don't have license to speak uninterruptedly. Mr. Rajgopal, let me talk.
Go ahead, Sanjay. Make your point.
There were three allegations made. There were 3 allegations made by Rahul Gandhi. One is about the secrecy clause. Second is about the pricing, and third is about HAL. Now, you conveniently, you and Mr. GVL Nasira, Mr. Rajgopal, you conveniently only talk about the secrecy clause. Why aren't you talking about the pricing?
But let the
and why
investigation
aren't you talking about
Who
HAL?
prevents that? Let Rahul Gandhi seek an investigation.
Why are you hiding behind the
Let
French
Rahul Gandhi
president?
seek an investigation. Why he is not doing that? Because his government will also come into that.
Why?
He will also be
Mr. Rahul Gandhi
He wants to compare that Augusta and Rafale.
What
now, why Rahul Gandhi
investigation?
was instigated because of Augusta leads to his mother.
What investigation?
Because the investigation
leads to his mother.
Investigation are you talking
Augusta and Rafale are together.
When the secrecy clause, why can't she talk about HAL and why can't she talk about the pricing?
We must.
I will, Madhav. Can I come in?
Okay, GVL Narasimha Rao. Does the BJP have anything? One second. GVL Narasimha Rao, what does the BJP government have to hide as far as HAL and the pricing is concerned? That's the concern that Sanjay Tatkare is raising. Would you like to respond to that?
I think I think unfortunately it seems people don't read newspapers, people
Madhav,
don't keep up to date with what information is already available and want to make I'm answering. Wait for a moment. No, the price, the defense minister is already on record to say that that the base price is lower now than what it was earlier. Secondly, about HAL, that is a contract between the manufacturer and the offset contractor. Government of India is nowhere in the picture. HAL wanted more money, and it's a commercial decision that the manufacturer has to make.
Okay.
If HAL has not offered the best price,
all right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're completely out of time on this debate.